Governors in multiple states have declared states of emergency for this storm, and bans on non-essential travel were announced.
Right now, forecasts predict light snow will begin to fall tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Over the course of the day, it will grow heavier. That will persist through Monday morning and into the evening. We are now expecting between 13 to 17 inches of snow.
We get that travel ban for New York City. That starts at 9 p.m. But for commuters out Long Island Railroad suspending service at 1 a.m.
Here's to the good days. Here's to the sorrows.
Hey y'all, this weather is absolutely insane. Come on in the room. How are y'all doing, family? Welcome back to Tommy Bites Homestead, better known as Tommy Bites TV. So the weather, listen. The wind is so strong right now, I thought it was going to blow me off the highway today. It keeps turning my cameras on outside. It's blowing so hard. And then I see there is blizzard warnings out there that's happening. Snow not far from me is happening. I wouldn't be surprised if I wake up in the morning and there's a little bit of snow out there. Because if there's a little bit of humidity in the air, it's going to snow because it is so cold out there. Gracie didn't even want to go outside long. Usually she tried to frolic around. Not tonight. So what's happening is more than 40 million people are under blizzard warnings as a winter storm bears down on the East Coast with heavy snow and fierce winds Sunday into Monday. For many areas in the Northeast, it's forecasted to be the biggest winter storm in nearly a decade, with 1 to 2 feet of snow possible. Blizzard warnings have been issued for the following areas. They've been issued for New York City, New Jersey, and coastal communities along the East Coast from the Mid-Atlantic to southern New England. Winter storm warnings were in effect for another 19 million people from the central Appalachians to Maine. Governors in multiple states have declared states of emergency for this storm, and bans on non-essential travel were announced for New Jersey and New York City beginning at 9 p.m. Sunday. And these nor'easters that produce heavy snow and strong impacts, they say it's been several years since they've seen snow this magnitude across the largest areas of the region in this very populated part of the country. Maps are now showing snow total blizzard warnings. The National Weather Service said that 1 to 2 feet of snow could pile up in many areas with snowfall totals in the Mid-Atlantic region. It warned that flooding was also a risk in parts of New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. New York City could be hit especially hard. Meteorologists forecast 12 to 18 inches of this snow accumulation in the metro area, with more possible in some other areas. This is the first time in 9 years that a blizzard warning has been issued for the Big Apple. According to the Weather Service, a storm meets the definition of a blizzard when there is snow and or blowing snow, reducing your visibility 1/4 of a mile or less for 3 hours or longer. And also winds of 35 miles per hour or greater, or frequent gusts to 35 miles per hour or greater. This is what the map is looking like right now. And y'all, the New York mayor is urging New Yorkers to stay inside and off the roads. He also canceled schools for Monday and declared a state of emergency that includes a citywide travel ban from 9 p.m. Sunday through noon on Monday, with streets, highways, bridges shut down to all traffic except essential and emergency services. New York City has not faced a storm of this scale in the last decade. Mamdani, the mayor, said, "We are asking New Yorkers to avoid all non-essential travel." Y'all, I hope people are stocked up. I hope they have what they need, because this sounds like the storm of the century for them there. And I'm going to send my thoughts and my prayers that everyone has enough water, enough food to make it through, because once the snow stops, you are still stuck. New York City was loading up more than 700 salt spreaders and turning more than 2,000 garbage trucks into snow plows. This is the new mayor's second major snowstorm in the first 2 months of his administration. At least 19 people died during the brutally cold weather that lasted more than 3 weeks. New York governor declared a state of emergency, ahead of the nor'easter and activated about 100 members of the National Guard. This will be something the likes of which we have not seen in years, she said. People will be in the dark. I knew this was bad, you guys, but I didn't think it was this bad. That's why I didn't even bother to report on it. But New Jersey governor also declared a state of emergency starting Sunday at noon, saying she expects severe blizzard conditions across their state. She put a travel ban also in place for New Jersey starting at 9 p.m. on Sunday. She says it's not clear yet when that will end. Light rail, access link, and buses will stop service at 6 p.m. on Sunday, which should be done now. Massachusetts governor declared a state of emergency on Sunday and deployed 200 members of the National Guard. This is a serious storm. This is one to take seriously. Unfortunately, we do expect to see power outages. We do expect to see downed trees. Boston mayor closed the schools for Monday and warned Boston is looking to face down yet another winter storm. The meteorologists are saying that this could turn worse beginning Sunday afternoon, continue into Sunday evening hours. By Sunday afternoon, colder air rushes in, the snow starts to pile up, and very, very quickly, you know what else happens.
Jersey up to New York, out Long Island. There's a live picture from Montauk. Wind-driven snow already. We know that we got that travel ban for New York City. That starts at 9 p.m. But for commuters out Long Island Railroad suspending service at 1 a.m. So into tonight, you got to get to where you're going to be for this storm. Long Island expected to see up to 24 inches, couple feet. They're expecting what could be 2, maybe 3 feet of inundation in some of the more vulnerable spots along the coastline.
Mm-hmm. And this is the first time I've covered 2 blizzards this close together, 5 days apart. The one in Minnesota, up on the North Shore of Lake Superior, 24 to 38 inches here in Montauk. And to put it in perspective, we're about 120 miles, just about due east from where you're sitting, as the visibility comes down now to about a mile to a mile and a half. And it's sticking pretty good. Our temperature now 32. Islip has had snowfall for an hour or so. They're at 31. Visibility 3/4 of a mile.
Snow update number 4. It's 7 p.m. and as you can tell, still snowing and coming down harder. It's definitely sticking. You can see on the trees. You can see on the street. We've got some shovelers in action already. We probably have about 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches at this point. For those of you asking me if your flight's canceled, I don't have the answer to that. But I would say, judging by the fact that more than 3,000 flights have been canceled already in the U.S., it's probably safe to say that the answer is probably yes.
This is New Jersey. Yeah. I don't think the truckers are going to be going anywhere anytime soon.
Of New Jersey is under a blizzard warning. It's the first time that could be said in 30 years, a statewide blizzard warning. New Jersey Transit is set to shut down. They are shut down. Closed up shop 15 minutes ago. So that's going to be for the balance of the storm. Here's a live look at the Jersey Shore, Wildwood, New Jersey. You got the lights, those stay on, and the lights illuminating some of that snow going sideways. Snow totals there are forecasted to blow past 2 feet. It isn't just the snow. Coastal flood warning is in effect tonight. Beach erosion, a big concern in parts of the coastline. Vulnerable areas could see 1 to 2 feet of inundation, water above normally dry ground at high tide. That's the water rise as a result of this giant storm forcing the Atlantic into the coastline.
Not a lot of times you're going to get to come to the Jersey Shore and it end up maybe being where you see the heaviest snow from a storm impacting so many people. We have had snow coming down similar to like you're seeing right now horizontally for several hours since about 2 o'clock this afternoon, but it only just started sticking in the last hour or so.
Put a blizzard warning on New York City. So like last time we were at the store getting some things to hand out to some homeless people. All right, so this is what it all looks like packaged up. Each one of these has 2 to 3 veggie and fruit pouches, a Rice Krispie treat, a Kind bar, 2 water bottles, a chapstick, and wet wipes. Guys, I kid you not, after we got out of the train station, we ran into this lady and she gave us a bunch of stuff that she was already giving out that she does with her nonprofit. These are like warm, home-cooked meals and some Snapples and stuff. So we're gonna give those out as well. We're also probably gonna start joining her, but she gives them out. We're up here on 125th, and it's incredible. We just got out here, and it's just like we were running into one thing after another, and they're associated with a church. So it's incredible to see that. So we finally finished up. It was a great experience. This time we stuck to 125th. We gave it all out in Harlem, which was great. So it really felt like we get to give back directly to the community this time. But it was a good time. I encourage anyone to do it if you haven't done it before.
The city will face its second snowstorm in less than a month and our first blizzard since 2016. Right now, forecasts predict light snow will begin to fall tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Over the course of the day, it will grow heavier, with intense snowfall beginning at 6 p.m. and dangerous winds increasing overnight. conditions that will persist through Monday morning and into the evening. We are now expecting between 13 to 17 inches of snow, but there is a slight chance we may see up to 20 inches, if not more.
This may be the last winter storm of the year, but nonetheless, it is here, and more storms are coming. Now, they might not be winter storms, but they are still storms, and we can start now by preparing, by getting the items that we need to have in our home. We have hurricane and tornado season coming, and we need to be preparing right now. We have people that's here in the western part of North Carolina where I'm at, but further up, that are being put out of FEMA homes right now. They have been in FEMA homes since Hurricane Helene, and now being forced to leave, to the point where FEMA is knocking on their door every single day asking them, are you moving? It doesn't seem like you're moving. I mean, they showed this on the news and I'm like, are you serious right now? People with no place to go. It is cold outside. It is actually snowing where they are right now. You're housing all of these different people from different countries. You're sending money over to different countries. You're paying for wars in other countries. But your own people are here struggling, homeless, nowhere to go, being put out. Y'all keep preparing, stay safe, pray over your family, pray over your neighbors, pray that this country will get it together eventually. And hopefully they will, but you know, that's still out for judge and jury at this moment. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for joining me here on Tommy Bites Homestead. I hope that this was helpful and useful. Please share this out, hit that like, and definitely subscribe to the channel.